no worse than second in the last 3 years in this event. 2 gold medals and a silver will be very, very hard to beat as they move towards the start.
And in the Northcliffe cap too, as we look at the start list.
Yeah, Britt Colley there for Northcliffe. There'll be plenty of Northcliffe caps
6.
going around. Kirsty Holmes has won this before too. This will be the last time we see her compete. She'll be retiring after today. Bait up, we've already mentioned. Nancy Marshall, of course, was only moments ago in the surf race. And on that subject, Amanda White only moments ago won the women's surf race. What about 6 minutes ago? So they're certainly pretty fit. Backing up again, and we're away.
They're away, and certainly are. This field is incredible. It's wide open. There's no particular girl in here who has dominated in the boards for a while. You can see that, you know, the Reen Corbetts of the past that always cleaned up. Carla Gilbert's in the Iron Woman, things like this. This board race is wide open.
And there's only 6 Northcliffe competitors. Fortunately, we'll be able to let you know who they all are, given that it's a board race and not a swim race. The one closest to screen there on that purple and green board is Britt Colley. But Munro's on the top of screen that we saw a moment ago, just putting her board up over that that little wave there as well.
That's Kirsty Holmes there in the Kawana cap, the yellow cap on the right-hand side of the screen, and they get hit by that whitewood, and you can see an opportunity's opened up. They're trying to sprint, but they're going to get hit by another one. They sit back on the board, lay down as the nose goes over the board, just to get the balance up and the tail up, and then hopefully a bit of leg kick and a bit of arm movement, you may be able to get yourself under one. Here we go. The right-hand side of the field has got away. These two are still stuck in the shore break on the left side, but the right-hand side of the field's probably got a good 5 or 6 board lengths over them easily now.
Yeah, that was Britt Colley back in there as well, but just getting stuck, as we see a number of competitors in that position. But, well, Holmes, she's out in front. She's made a clean break. She's got a bit of green water, and now another wave to negotiate.
And there'll be another one after this as well. You can see that coming at the top of the screen, and possibly another one after that. Here they go. It's really that stage of the race where anything can happen. It's such an important stage in the board race. I firmly believe that when you're really, really excited about racing and when you're in a good, I suppose you'd call zone, you usually create your own luck and those opportunities open up. So there'll be one of those girls sitting out there that's got a little bit of destiny ahead of them, and Kirsty Holmes would be one of those type of girls that can create her own luck. She's done it before, and she's off to a great start.
I think you'll find that Christy Munro is actually in front. We'll get to Jimmy Walker to try and pick that up. She's just off screen at the moment. Jimmy Walker.
Christy Munro definitely in front with a good, she's had a great pick of the boys of where to go. Hayley Bate up in second. I'm going to have to move because Christy Holmes is definitely a little wider, but it's all Munro to the can. She's definitely looking the goods here.
Yes, Kirsty Holmes was further north, but Munro's lined up much better to the cans. You see now, just as we're taking a look at this, there is Holmes, and she's had to come back north. She's had to come back this way to try and get on the tail of Munro, and Munro's stolen a march.
Yep, I was talking exactly about that, about being in the zone. Yesterday, Christy Munro had an amazing semi-final of the Open Iron Woman, and it certainly showed she was in the zone. This augurs well for her Iron Woman a little bit later, but she's a fantastic board power. Look at that. That's about 5 or 6 board lengths lead, and that's all you need to get some runs and get that first wave on the way home. That is Hayley Bate up on the inside on the pink board there. So we've got 3 fantastic Iron Women leading the Open Women's board race.
And back to another one of the Northcliffe competitors is to try and pick it is Christy Cameron, and alongside her is Nancy Marshall. So you've got Munro from Bate Up, Holmes, Cameron and Marshall is the way that they're lining up across these cans, but about a 3 board length lead, Jimmy Walker.
Oh, definitely 3 to 4 lengths, but it'll be about 6 or 7 when she gets around the can first. She'll get first crack at the runs, as Trevor knows these boards can glide across the ocean when the swells are like this. And it'll just take Hayley Bate Up's put a length into Holmes, and then Natalie Marshall and Christy Cameron, and then the surf race champion Amanda White to go around the buoy. Here
we go. She's actually got a nose in. You see, there's a shot now of Hayley Bate Up. We'll see the same thing from Hayley. Looks behind. As the nose drops down, a wider shot here. As the nose drops down, Christy Munro there, the nose drops down, she chases it. The tail is basically getting up in the air, so all the momentum is actually going forward. You're really using gravity. That's when you need to put the bum up and the head forward, take every strong stroke as far forward in your stroke as you can get it, and really grab the water at the front of the stroke, and hopefully pull yourself for even just a ½ a metre further. Every little centimetre makes a difference, because that ½ a metre can put you on the first wave. But it's Hayley Bate Up that is chasing. It looks like Hayley Bate Up here that is chasing and getting so close, and got a little run there. This is going to be very close.
Here's
Christy
a wave
Munro.
from Munro, though. This could make the difference. Will she pull down this? No, she won't, but she'll get a good little run off it. And again, Bait Up is picking up a little run behind. So these waves are forming. Munro is putting herself into a position, though, where the first real wave that comes along could well be hers.
Have a look at this out the back too. There's a swell here. They haven't got quite the momentum.
Oh, there's a
sitting in
massive
third and fourth.
There's a massive wave out the back that's going to bring all of these back markers through.
Look at this in the middle. Someone's come through here in the middle, the whole way through. They'll join. That's the other Northcliffe competitor.
Cameron.
It's Christy Cameron, and they're going to get 3 on this wave. Also, Hayley Bait Up is laying down there, and on Hayley Bait Up's on left, the way we're looking at it, closest to us with a purple board is Christy Munro. So this is going to be an incredible finish.
Yeah, you've got Bait Up, Cameron and Munro. That's Cameron to the right,
position.
Bait Up in the middle, Munro down the bottom.
Cameron's got this.
Cameron's first up to run. Bait Up very quick across the sand, though, but the gap's big enough this time. Cameron wins it. Bait Up will be second. And the early leader, how unlucky is that? Munro finishing in third as we go down to the beach in peace.
Christy, we jump in, Christy. Congratulations, a magnificent wave out wide. When did you think you had it? Not till the last second, I'd imagine.
No, definitely not. I had to really concentrate on that finish because I knew Christy and Hayley were such good runners, so I had to keep focused the whole way.
You came round the can, had a little bit of work to do, but the surf was kind.
It sure was. It's a lottery out there today. Anyone can win, and good on Christy. She led the whole way, and it was just bad luck for her not to get the wave.
And Hayley, if we can just grab Hayley quickly. Hayley, you yourself put yourself in a position to win there, but unfortunately, Curra wasn't kind.
Well, I angled myself over this way, to get a better wave, and I thought I did enough, and I look out the back and Christy's like way out the back on a wave, so what can you do? I put myself in the best position possible out in front with Christy, and I just thought Christy Cameron wasn't going to get over that double up, but she did, and I mean, that's her for you.
Well, all the Iron women rather showing good form leading into this afternoon.
Yeah, it's going to be close racing, and anyone could win. You just don't know who.
Well, congratulations and good luck for them. Commiserations, but good luck this afternoon.
Thank you.
And let's have a look at this winning wave. 3 of them on it, as we said, and Cameron was just in the right end of the beach.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, I tell you what, Christy Cameron left Surfers Paradise to go to Northcliffe specifically to train with Pat O'Keefe, the former coach of Carla Gilbert, and it's paid off. She's improved on so many levels and looking fantastic. She said they're great runners. Look how well she ran.
Well, Christy Munro will feel a little bit unlucky with all of that. Hayley Bait Up in second place. Christy Cameron has taken out the gold medal. Shortly we'll find out how her fiancé goes. Simon Harris in the flag.